Good morning, Wildcats. Welcome back to a Wednesday here at West Lane. Happy to have you. Want to tell you how good of a job you guys all did yesterday with our speaker, uh, Miss Claire Schonkweiler, having her in the building. I hope you learned a lot from her. And that did kind of wrap up our Disability Month Awareness Month. We will be having some Best Buddies on Thursday and Friday. We'll be having you sign a banner to both promote Disability Awareness Month and in the R word. And so that means you can sign that in there. They might even take it on their Best Buddies Friendship Walk in April. But I'm super proud of all you guys from Wednesday, or from Tuesday, sorry. And so happy to see like we can do those cool things here, and you can be very good guests. And I thought you asked very good questions yesterday as well. And so great job. Today we have a shout out. We have a couple things going on, and so let's get to it. All right, today is Wednesday, March 27th, 2024, and these are your morning announcements. Westlake Middle School is an avid school-wide site of distinction. The mission of Westlake Middle School is to really genius future Wildcat through a culture of joy, respect, and excellence. We believe every person deserves to be seen, affirmed, and to grow. Let's make sure we are Wildcat ready, everyone. Our lanyards and our IDs are around our necks. Binders and student organizers are with us. Backpacks and purses are in our lockers. Hats, sunglasses, and hoods are off. AirPods and phones are in our lockers, and blankets stay at home. Today is a blue day with no advisory, which means we have start off block 1, 2, which is lunch period, block 3, 4, and 5. All right, iLearn's coming up. Again, I keep seeing in these classes just different ways for you to be able to do math and to do English and writing and reading, and that means other classes too, like social studies and science and world languages, reading and getting ready for this. Trust me, on this test, there is nothing you're going to be asked to do that you haven't already done. Okay? So that means you got to put your focus in place and do what you've done. You've taken NWEA tests, you've taken tests, you've written long essays, you've written essays with 2 different inputs, you've answered all kinds of different math questions, multi-step, differently step. You're going to be fine. Nothing you've seen, nothing you're going to see on this test you haven't done in class. Your teachers have prepared you well, but you have to know that going in, and just know that you're going to put your intelligence on the page or on the computer screen when you're answering, and just do your best, because I think right now you have been well prepared for this assessment. So we're going to do very well on this. All right, don't forget, by the Friday at 4:30, I'm going to judge who has the most IXL learning done to make sure that which grade level has it done in order to be able to get popsicles at lunch. So let's make sure right now, my 7th graders are really doing well. They're almost at 80%. Of being diagnosed. Now that doesn't mean you're at a certain level. No one asks you to be at a certain level. This is all English, by the way. 8th grade, you are 2nd place with around 53%. 6th graders, you are kind of in last place with around 46%. So we've got to kind of step up for that to get up to the 7th graders level. All right, Produce Bug Bowl Science Fest. We're excited to be able to go back to this because it's finally in a dime that we can go that's not on our spring break. Do you like science? Do you like animals? Do you like Purdue, like Mr. Feedsback does? Do you think you could spit a cricket farther than anybody else? Then come join West Lane at the Purdue Bug Bowl this year on Saturday, April 13th. Permission slips will be issued by your science teacher. You need to turn them in with the bookstore no later than Friday, March 29th, along with the $10. Right now, there are 64 slots left. And I don't know about the papers yet, so it could be fewer. So it's first come, first serve. Don't miss out. Also, I know that William Bryant really likes Purdue as well, so he'll want to come to this as well. All right, now we got Student Council. April 16th is your next meeting. It's a Tuesday. All right, Wildcat Focus, writing in your student organizer every class. Wildcat Focus, being on time to every class. Making your first effort your best effort. And every task, goal, race, and year comes to an end. Therefore, make it a habit to finish strong. All right, let's make sure we clean up West Lane language and messes, hallways, cafeterias, classrooms, and restrooms. Also, make sure we're washing our hands after we use the restroom. All right, let's talk about this shout out. Shout out is Mr. Dawson's 3rd period product lead the way class. They are working very hard. I saw some great drawings Especially like Lily Cruz had a great drawing in that Project Lead the Way class. Trying to survive an apocalypse by creating a rotating or moving solar panel. So a lot of good drawings in there. Um, just so I saw a couple of them, and Lily did a great job. People are doing a great job in there. Kenneth also had a great drawing as well, and so great job of that period 3 Project Lead the Way class. Don't forget to keep your hands off each other here at Wesleyan. 6th grade students, you should not be in the 7th grade hallways unless you're there for a class. And cafeteria, please sit in the correct tables and facing the center. Stay in your seat and have your ID. Also, when you're coming from lunch, make sure you stay in your seat until your class is called and walk back with your teacher. Bell does not dismiss you from class, your teacher does. And breakfast students, you must report directly to the cafetorium off the bus to get breakfast. All food should be in the cafetorium. No food should be outside the cafetorium. Breakfast people, we're not even going to allow, no, not even unopened cereal. You guys are making a mess of that other places. So from here on out, no unopened cereal leaves the cafetorium either for breakfast. It just doesn't. Restroom privacy. Please give students using the restroom appropriate privacy. And the restroom breaks are scheduled, but they are up to the teacher if they go. So there's no arguments on that. All right, all cell phones in your locker between 9:25 and 4:25. They'll be taken if they're seen or heard. And don't forget our motto, Cada Wildcat, Cada Dia Mejora, which means every Wildcat, every day gets better. Have a wonderful Wednesday.